Okay, so we are checking out the Fireline server. This server was sent to me on, I believe, Discord or MC Market or one of those, so thank you for sending that to me. Very appreciated. One thing I noticed right off the bat is in your tab you have like the http://store.firelinemc.xyz/. You can get rid of the http, the two slashes, and the last slash after and just have it as store.firelinemc.xyz. That would be the same thing I would recommend doing on your scoreboard, having it in multiple places with the whole URL. You can't click that, like I can't click the scoreboard, so that's completely useless. Plus it makes the scoreboard extra large compared to what you would actually be if you didn't have those URLs and stuff, so I do recommend just closing it down a little. But thank you for keeping the colors and everything pretty much the same throughout the server. Another thing I noticed right away is your hub is pretty small, and I get it, it's not like the most important thing in a server, but it is something your players see right away. So I would recommend making it nice. And I also take damage from cactuses, so maybe make it so I can't be injured by cactuses. If you want a plugin to do this, just DM me on Discord and I would be happy to make it for you. So yeah, I would just recommend doing something like that, because it seems you take damage from cactuses and stuff, and it doesn't really work off that well. And then you also have your server information with stuff in the chat. Again, you don't actually need these HTTPS and stuff. It actually will be there regardless of whether you have it. So it automatically puts the links for you as long as it's like store.firelinemc.xyz. When you click it, it would automatically actually take you to the place rather than putting in the whole URL, which is cool to see. So you got your server selector, you got factions which are under maintenance. Make sure to put a space between under and maintenance. And you have survival, which is your main thing, 1.7.10 through 1.15.2. For survival servers, I recommend doing newer versions like 1.15.2 only. And for PvP and other things, I recommend doing 1.8 plus rather than 1.7. 1.7 is pretty outdated, not really needed at this point. You also have these water portals, but they don't actually do anything, so I'd recommend either removing them or keeping them and actually making them teleport you to places. That one's blocked off, and I think I can go in this one, but they don't actually do anything, so I would recommend checking out that. I can't do / plugins, this command's been restricted, but I can do / about tab, and so you use Deluxe Hub and everything else. So I'd recommend customizing your Deluxe Hub thing and all of that, and maybe making all your messages in chat, because you have a few different. You got your main join message here. I'm apologizing for yawning. I'm very tired right now. You got your welcome, and it says you can edit this message in the config.yml, powered by Deluxe Hub. So clearly you haven't configured that yet, but I would recommend configuring that. Let's go to survival. Already connecting to the server, and I fell down. Okay, so I spawned in spawn, and then I spawned here. Not exactly sure why, and I would really recommend fixing that, because you should not need to do /spawn twice to get into the spawn area. So your scoreboard kind of stayed the same, but your tab menu changed quite a lot. I would recommend keeping them the same throughout servers, and maybe make it so I don't take damage in hub when I'm literally falling down like 2 blocks of stairs. That's just my suggestion. Thank you for not sending me the how to claim land right away. You sent it about 30 seconds after join. That's very appreciated. Or you can maybe put it in your inventory, but inside the inventory rather than in your main thing. You can do /wild. You got the help menu. Thank you for making a help GUI. Left click to see important commands. So vote, job, spawn, that's pretty much it seems. You don't have to capitalize everything in every single word. It does look cool, but it's not the best. So you get different jobs, and you get money for wood cutting and stuff. You have kits, so you have default kits, donator kits, special kits. There are no special kits, how sad. Maybe I can get like a normal kit. Can I get the default kit, starter, or claim kit? We'll get the starter kit, so I guess get the default starter kit. Maybe you could receive this on join rather than when you click it inside the GUI. You also have these achievements in chat, but the thing about achievements is they're really big and messy and stuff. I would recommend just disabling them. And then I can do /wild, maybe make it so you automatically do /wild right away rather than waiting 5 seconds without moving. I think that would work out a lot better. And then I think this is just, I took damage, I teleported to 2 different random locations rather than just one, so I'd recommend fixing that. These wolves are killing the sheep for me, thank you. But anyway, it seems like you have it pretty well set up. Just the things I've mentioned I would recommend fixing. Nice little tab animation you have, and all of that. So those things I noted are the only things I recommend changing. But other than that, you seem to have done a great job on your server. So just keep it up, and I will come back once you have and updated it, and I really like how many wolves and different things are around. You got a lot of wolves in this area. But great job on it. Hopefully you keep working on it, and I would just recommend, and I can't get back to hub, so maybe make it so I could get back to hub rather than just stuck in survival. So there's my suggestions. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm sorry for the little bit of a short video. I'm getting this out last minute, so I do apologize. Anyway, I'll see you next video. Goodbye.